Okay, so I have done a practical dragon magic reading, business reading for this lady, and I will tag her in the comments. So starting the reading for this lady, my first question as always is, how does she need to change to feel more satisfied with her business? Now, remembering that all businesses are conscious, remembering that you are put here to run a conscious business, a soul-led business, and it is so much bigger than you. So we're going to go into this now, and this is what I scribbled down when I was doing the reading. First of all, my energy completely shifts. Everything just melts away. You're really smiley on the inside. You're content. You're satisfied. Life, the world just melts away. There are no worries at all within you. It's just like, so that's your shift. That's the shift of when everything's really satisfied and everything's working really, really well. Now, when we're talking about manifestation, that means that the shift has to happen before the manifestation starts. That's what I teach. So, and then I was absolutely just thrown out of your energy. It was just like, nope, not doing it. I'm here, and you know, your overthinking mind came back in again. So, talking to you nicely. So, you are safe, you are protected, and we're able to carry on doing this reading. I got here, there's a world of information that lies inside this woman. Her soul's knowledge is just expansive from years and years and centuries and lifetimes. It's just always there. It's so expansive, and it's to be ushered in anew, like at this time. So there's so much there. Again, I'm asking, so what needs to change for her to feel more satisfied in her business? And it's ease. The feeling is ease. There's just energy. It's the no worries. You're floating along. It's only the human that gets in our way of being able to make this happen. I know for myself. So it's the human that gets in the way. Now, what I saw here was really, really lovely. Did you know, maybe you know, because otherwise you wouldn't be speaking to me, there are elves and fairies and garden creatures that are alongside you as you are having these plant conversations. Presumably you know that you have plant conversations, like full-blown, visceral plant conversations, not necessarily in your head, but just the knowledge that you have comes through in this communicado, in this communication. So I move on then to sort of ask, what does your business want to say to you? Remembering that all businesses are conscious. What I saw was, I just saw you in front of this huge ball of energy, and you were like, it's too big. I don't know how to deal with it. It's too big. I can't deal with it, Fiona. So in front of you is a huge ball of energy, and it's you stepping back, and you're overwhelmed by the power of this energy, of this business, of like everything that you are in touch with. It's just like, it's like so big. It's so much bigger than you. You're unable to communicate with it, but you are being pushed to do so. So much potential, so much to cover. It seems angry and impatient for you to produce the information that it has. This is your business, by the way. So we're calming that energy down, and all of a sudden the energy itself is kind of, as it's always been, it's clear. It's a clear bubble. It's like a window, a portal, and everything becomes really clear, and it all turns into a view, a landscape of meadows and fields and hills. And I see you as a plant, but you're a plant bridge, meaning to the humans, to cross over. You go between the two worlds. So you are communicating and articulating, much the same as I do with dragons. You're communicating and articulating what it is that you see, what you understand from the plant world. It was all plants, it was all leaves, it was all, it's not, I just kept seeing pictures of Eden. I don't mean biblical Eden, although yes. I just saw like these massive, great big bubbles of plants on the inside, and if you were to go in any part of that, you would be able to communicate with the plants and know exactly what it was for, what it was doing, what its benefits were, even if people have never even heard of it or even used it in that way before. So I'm getting it's tribal. So what stands in your way? Being able to articulate the plant world and make it accessible in a big but easy, understandable way. Not just with one-to-one people, but to many. I'm just seeing many. This is your brand. It's like, it's comprehensible. It's not just diagnostic. It's just, people understand the plant world. I'm seeing plants light up when it's the right plant for the solution. So it's almost like it's so obvious that if you were, just use Eden again as an example, if you were walking through Eden and you had a question in your head, a plant over there would go me, and it would give you exactly what to do with it. So I've got here, sharing the information is part of your brand, bottling solutions. I saw loads and loads of little pipettes and bottles. The medicinal garden, and I even got a kind of very, very simple logo. It's like a stem, and there's loads of little leaves on it, and that's it. It was so, it was so simple, and I could just see it. Anyway, and I got a plant for all seasons, and Dr. Dolittle for plants. You just know, communicate, and you just have all this information in you, and it's just being able to bring that out, articulate it, and even if people think it's weird, it's so not weird to you. It is so obvious. Some of us can talk to plants, but it's not some of our speciality. You know when a plant's thirsty, when it needs to be moved. There is a communication that is, cellular communication. That's what I'm getting there. And so how are you best... Oh, the best scenario, beg your pardon. The best scenario for you is to have no fear where you are to be guided, and go and take the action that is given by this bigger than you ball of green energy. This is a very introductory business reading, the vision that Source has for you, your purpose, what you are here for. What we need to be able to do after this is really start bringing it down, really bringing it through you as to how it is here to serve the people. How are you going to sort of bring all that out? It's not to be thought about, not all the responsibilities on your shoulders. You're here for a reason, and you are going to be shown exactly how to do that by your business, which is the consciousness, and you were chosen to run this business, and because it fits you like a glove.